In my fifth and final GTA 5 DLC Cunning Stunts video of the day, I'm actually going to be showing off the brand new Vapid Desert Raid. God, am I tired. If you guys do end up enjoying this video, then be sure to go and drop a like down below, as it really would help me out as always. Now let's hop on into it. So, like I said, this is the Vapid Desert Raid. It's one of the two new off-road cars that have come in this update. Now, I do have to specify cars because there are also a couple of off-road bikes for this DLC, but we're focusing on the Desert Raid today from Vapid. Now, this thing looks really cool. In terms of its performance, not quite so impressive. Now, I only tried this on the roads. I have not tried it off-road, so it may be a completely different story. But on the road, not impressive at all. Was not very happy with this car as it stands. But in terms of its customization, I think it does look really cool. It looks like a real kind of off-road desert racer. This is the kind of thing you can imagine in Baja races. It looks just really, really cool. Now, I ended up going for a bright yellow, orangish, and black look for this car. It makes it look a little bit like Bumblebee if he had an off-road brother. Now, this thing, it does look really cool. I ended up going for this livery here. You can see down the side it has kind of this black one. You can also have one that I believe is actually called the Badger, but I didn't really like it too much. I thought it was a little bit too simple. It had just one kind of streak down the front and then a little bit at the back. So I ended up going with this one. You see the massive drone sign down the side there. It has the Atomic and the Wiz logos, the Penriz and Xero stuff. Has all of these race sponsors, and that's something that I really like about this update. They really do integrate the current brands in the game to really kind of get this idea of a working world around you. They're sponsoring these races, they're sponsoring teams, and you get to actually race these cars with their logos on them. Now, this thing is, as you can see, pretty big. It kind of dominates all the other cars on the road, second only to things like the Liberator and the Marshal. This thing is very big, or I suppose the Insurgent too, but let's just skip over that. I didn't really want to change the wheels on this. I do really like the wheels overall that this DLC has brought by default, because if you change those, then you're just back to the normal kind of boring wheels. And I did kind of like the ones more specifically designed just for this car. I really like the back of this car, especially. You can actually see at the back it has those two spare wheels just hanging off the back, strapped on. It has a few vents, has the proper fans at the back. And the interior was quite impressive to me, being that it had kind of all of these rivets on. You can see so many different dials and switches there. And it's got all of like their main carbon look to it. It has stuff all riveted down, as you can really imagine, as same as we've actually seen in the rest of these race cars, as you can actually imagine in a real life racing situation. The Vapid Desert Raid also comes in at quite a reasonable price tag. It's only 695 grand, which I know is expensive, but it's not too ridiculous considering some of the different things we've seen in this update. That overall it's a quite well priced update, but maybe the supercars are all up in the ballpark of 2.5 to 3 million. This thing is fairly reasonable price. I don't know, 700 grand, fully modded up. This thing will cost maybe $1 million in total, which I think people were kind of expecting and were kind of prepared for. So I'm pleasantly surprised with the price tag of this thing. Looks like a really cool car. I definitely do want to try this off-road, as I haven't yet, so I don't want to keep ragging on its performance. But at least on the road, I wasn't too happy with it. The grip wasn't amazing, and the speed was far from exciting. So that's pretty much all I have to say today, guys. Thank you guys all very much for watching my 5 videos of the day. If you missed one about any of the new cars, definitely go back and check on the channel. I have all of the links there, so you can go and check out all of the past videos that I made just today. I'm going to have more coming out in the coming days, not only about the cars, but also about the new modes, and also the Stunt Creator update, which is coming out in just a few weeks. So, if you guys did end up enjoying any of the videos today, then be sure to go and drop a like down below, as it really would help me out. As always, subscribe for more videos coming in the coming days, and that is pretty much it. Thank you guys all very much for watching. My name has been Flair,